Welcome to the newspaper headlines on Newsbuster NGTV. Looking at the Nigerian Tribune paper this morning, 6 die, 70 injured in train. Lagos government staff bus coalition. We also have Sanwo-Olu declares 3-day mourning, calls for blood donation. Driver undergoes psychiatric drug test, remanded in custody. We warned driver before he crossed the rail line. Victims narrate ordeal. Federal government calls for investigation as Buhari, Tinubu, Adeyemi and other governments mourns. You can find all this on page 4 and page 5 of the Nigerian Tribune paper this morning. 10 die in Oyo-Ogbomoso road accident, and the court orders INEC to allow 2 voters to use the temporary voters card in March 18th polls. NADECO has no branch in USA, says Okpadokun. 1 killed, 15 injured as APC-PDP supporters clash in Bauchi. And on the Daily Independence paper this morning, court okays use of temporary voters card for March 18 polls. Death toll in Lagos train bus crash rise to 8. Ohanaeze condemns attack on Southeasterners in Lagos. And hold Yakubu not Buhari liable if crisis erupts over polls, says CNPP. Also on the front page of the Daily Independence paper this morning, troop arrest terrorists, commander, wife, children, and 167 others. We also have 6 Benue Council areas under simultaneous attack. Court orders INEC to list Udofia's name as Akwa Ibom APC gubernatorial candidate. Looking at the business day this morning, talking business, cash crunch, fuel scarcity bites harder in Abuja. INEC's flop sport tech industry into action. We also have currency risks dull investors' interest in Nigeria's energy transition plan. Also on the front page of the Business Day paper this morning, Nigerians' oil output hits 13-month high of 1.3 mbpd. On the front page of the Blueprints this morning, Lagos train BRT crash, death roll rise to 6. Sanwo-Olu suspends campaign. And Buhari opens up, says there won't be another June 12 as he assures Tinubu will be sworn in May 29. Protect integrity of data from BVAS, APC tells INEC. You can find all this on page 6 of the Blueprints paper this morning. And from the page 9 of the Blueprints paper, NSCDC arraigns man for defrauding sex worker in Ondo. News Direct's paper this morning, alleged electoral fraud. Presidency breaks silence, justifies Tinubu's victory. We also have Sanwo-Olu visit train victims in hospital, declares 3-day mourning. 3 years of Jamo Maritime Tripod agenda. We also have NCC spotlight renewable energy on World Consumer Rights Day. Ogun East League of Imam and Afas endorse Abiodun for second term. IWD women play crucial roles in Dangote Group's success story. That is, of course, celebrating International Women's Day. On this Nigeria paper this morning, 6 die, 79 injured in Ikeja train mishap. As troop recovers 10 million from bandit collaborators, 1,332 terrorists surrender. Nigerians' external reserve hit lowest level in 12 months. Don't repeat February 25 episode in governorship and assembly elections, APC urges INEC. And on the front page of First News this morning, Tinubu's victory, sacrosanct presidency tells PDP, Labour Party and others. Tinubu sympathizes with Ikeja train crash. As Dogara endorses APC Sadiq Abubakar for Bauchi gubernatorial poll. How troop foil terrorist talk attempts to disrupt polls. We also have court remands ex-Imo deputy governor in prison. Looking at the front page of the Daily Sun paper this morning, Black Day in Lagos, Oyo, Enugu and Borno. Cash crunch worsens as bank run out of old and new naira notes. Over 30 die in train auto accidents. Terrorists kill 26 in Borno. 1,332 terrorist families surrender. We also have anxiety as court okays temporary voters card use for gubernatorial election. Ruling against Electoral Act, says INEC. Also on the front page of the Daily Sun this morning, appeal court reserved judgment in PDP suit against Tinubu Shetima as motorists sleep at filling station as petrol scarcity worsens in Abuja. Group also pushes for emergency of Kalu as Senate President. IPAC backs INEC shift of gubernatorial polls. And the Guardian newspaper this morning, poll shift may cost Nigeria more than $2.23 billion suffered in 2019. We also have, despite reported positive trend, palm oil industry still struggling. And on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning, NRC Lasema blames driver as federal government orders probe. We also have INEC fault judgments permitting temporary voters card for polls. Also on the front page of the Punch newspaper, this morning, bus driver reckless ignored safety warnings by railway staff, says official. And taking news from the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning, survivors recount moment train slammed into bus. INEC rejects court ruling on temporary voters card use. We also have APC uncovers plots by fake Nadeco chief to discredit poll. 25 killed in Badagry in Nugu Ogbomoso road crashes. APC, Labour Party, NMPP differ on shift of governorship polls. Wike will chase away Atiku, others, and rebuild PDP. On the front page of the Punch newspaper, INEC rejects Labour Party's request to witness BVAS reconfiguration. And on the Vanguard newspaper this morning, APC, Labour Party, IPAC, others disagree. Poll, June 12, 1993 saga won't repeat itself, says presidency. Governorship poll, court orders INEC to allow use of temporary voters card. Plans are thought to cause chaos after gubernatorial polls. TSS warns Nigerians. And we also have on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper this morning, Guba poll, Kwara APC PDP trade words over cash endorsement of voters. Armed headers lay siege to 6 Benue local government areas. Algon raises alarm. The authority paper this morning says hot attacks on Igbos. Ohanaeze tells Buhari and Tinubu. Also on the front page of the National Star, Bola Tinubu's election stance, says Buhari. Lagos train mishap, minister orders for full investigation. PDP accuses APC of masterminding burning of Lagos auto parts market. We also have 10 die in Enugu auto crash. That is, of course, on the front page of the National Star paper. Al Jazeera Friday, court orders use of temporary voters card. As federal government direct closure of varsities for Guba assembly elections. We also have troop arrest Boko Haram commanders, wife, children. Many killed in train BRT bus crash. You can find all that on the front page of Al Jazeera Friday this morning. We also have the Leadership Friday, governors re-strategize, whose voters with jobs and promotions. And still on the front page of the Leadership Friday, Gbajabiamila top list of contenders for Tinubu's chief of staff. Looking at the front page of this day newspaper, despite global outcry, Buhari defends Tinubu's victory. Tinubu obeys U.S. agents impersonating Nadeco leadership to discredit my free mandate. Court orders INEC to allow use of temporary voters card in March 18 polls. And we also have the daily assets this morning. Guba polls, El-Rufai intimidates monarch, civil servants for support, PDP alleges. Lagos train accident kills 6, injures scores. Also, we are talking sports this morning, looking at the front page of the sporting paper We have Chukwueze Max La Liga team. Chukwueze makes La Liga team. Troop Ekong in fitness race for Bissau clash. Arsenal opt out of Osimhen's deal. And still talking business, Gunners held in Europa first leg thriller. We also have here on the front page of the Sports Watch Extra, PSG plan Maguire, €50 million summer move. Kane must leave Spurs to win trophies. And Newcastle prepares tempting Rafinha offer. And that's it on the front pages of our national daily on Newsbuster NGTV. Many thanks for being a part of the program. My name is Olayinka Olatunji, urging you to have a wonderful day ahead. Good morning.